guys, so today I have a bit of a different video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the products that if you are a beginner with makeup and you're just getting into makeup but you want to get into makeup, I'm putting together a drugstore cruelty-free kit for you guys. So this isn't like by any means a like minimal or like high school or middle school like makeup. Like, this is like if you want to get into makeup, like full face beat, but you don't know where to start and you want to stay cruelty free and you want to stay within the drugstore, this is what I have for you guys. So like I said, it's not like minimal makeup, like you want to do full on makeup. Again, you just don't know where to start. So today I have everything here: bronzer, blush, highlight, eyeshadow. The only thing that I don't have is something for your brows, because I feel like brows are just like so different person to person. So personally I use just a regular old gel liner for my brows, and I really like the NYX cake powder if you're looking for one. So I'll leave some recommendations of brow products I have tried in the past down below, but I feel like brows are just one thing that is just like everybody has their own thing with brows, but I will leave some recommendations. I just didn't have any of the physical product with me right here. But anyways, I have everything right here to where if you want to get into makeup and you want to do a full face beat, but you don't know where to start, here's where to start, all cruelty free and all at the drugstore. So if you guys want to see my kit that I put together for you guys, then just keep watching. So we'll just start at the very beginning. I'm going to try to go through these quick because 90% of these things I have talked about before on my channel. So the first I'm going to recommend to you guys is a moisturizer. It is so important to hydrate your skin, and I feel like that's a mistake that a lot of young people getting into makeup make the mistake of doing, is they don't take care of your skin. If you don't take care of your skin, your makeup will not look good. So I use this as a primer and a moisturizer. This is just the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. I believe it's like $8. Comes in a little pump and sinks in really quickly. It's really good whether you have dry skin or oily skin. This does like clear up the dry spots that I have on my forehead, but it doesn't make me overly oily. And remember, if you have oily skin, it is super important to moisturize your skin. I feel like that's also, you know, a common misconception that I feel like is starting to get cleared up, but just make sure to moisturize and prep your skin. That is the very first thing. Before you get into makeup, make sure you take care of your skin. Alright, next on to foundation. For foundation, I'm recommending that you guys pick up the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I have talked about this foundation so much on my channel. It's an awesome full coverage foundation, but it's only $6. If you have more dry skin, you might like the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Anyways, e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I love this foundation so much. It is full coverage. It lasts all day. It doesn't oxidize. It goes on really easily, and it's just one of my favorite foundations, and it's affordable and cruelty-free. Well, everything's affordable and cruelty-free, but it's just an awesome foundation. I've probably gone through maybe 5 or 6 of these, and for reference, I'm in the shade Porcelain, and it has a nice yellow undertone, but it's still fair. Next, for concealer, you guys should be able to see this one coming, is the NYX HD Concealer. I love this concealer for 2 reasons. 1, it keeps my oils at bay in my T-zone. 2, it has full coverage. Well, I guess 3 reasons. And 3, it acts as an awesome eyeshadow primer. So I don't have an eyeshadow primer in this pile because I feel like this works amazingly as an eyeshadow primer. I used to use the MAC Painterly or the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot religiously, and I feel like this does the exact same thing. It cancels out any like discoloration you may have on your eyelids and creates an awesome base for eyeshadow. So this is just an awesome concealer and eyeshadow primer, which is why I'm recommending it to you guys if you're just starting out with makeup. Next is powder, and I have one powder to show you guys, and it is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Powder. Now, I bet you guys were expecting the NYX Set It and Don't Fret It, and I do love that one, but this one I think is awesome because you can set your under eyes with it and you can set your entire face with it, which I think is, again, really awesome if you're just starting out with makeup, because maybe you don't, you know, this kind of acts as a double duty. You don't have to get multiple products for setting different things. I use this all the time to set my under eyes, and then I'll take a big brush to set it all over my face, and it just looks beautiful. Again, it really keeps my oils at bay, so if you have oily skin, definitely check this out. But I know Kathleen Lights loves this powder, and she has dry skin, so I just feel like this is just an awesome powder no matter what skin type you have. Okay, next on to bronzer and highlight and stuff like that. So first for bronzer, I'm going to recommend to you guys the e.l.f. Bronzer Palette. Now, this it is very pigmented, so be careful if you are a beginner with makeup. Use a very, very light hand and use like some sort of synthetic brush, because that won't pick up as much pigment, and just do a light hand and make sure you blend it really well. It does blend out really nicely, but just a warning, they are pigmented. But I like this because you get warm tones, cool tones, light shades, and dark shades, and I just think it's a really, really good bang for your buck, and you can like contour some of these shades. There's there's like some shimmery bronzers. So I just think it's a really, really good versatile palette, again, to just pop into your collection and just have, you know, you have 4 bronzers just by buying one product. So I think it's an awesome bang for your buck, and it's a product that I really love. Next for blush, I have 2 for you guys. So the one that I love the most is the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Rose Champagne. I like this because it's just a good everyday neutral blush if you don't like blush, which I've said on my channel before. I'm not usually a blush fan, so this is just an awesome nude blush. Gives a little bit of like kind of sheen to the skin, but nothing super shimmery, and as you can see, I mean, a hit pan, I love this blush. But if you are somebody that likes color to the cheeks, I really, really like the e.l.f. blush in Blushing Rose. I also love the shade Mellow Mauve. Both of those blushes are really, really good. These are pigmented and beautiful. This is just a gorgeous, like it says, just rosy shade. And these ones are nice because they aren't too pigmented, so you won't, you know, go in with a brush and just like stamp it on and look like a clown. They aren't too pigmented. You can build them up, which again is really, really nice if you're just starting out with makeup, so that you don't, again, put too much blush on and it becomes a hot mess. Next for highlighter, I love the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is just a beautiful, like, natural glow from within sort of glow, but you can build it up to more of an intense highlighter. If you guys want an intense highlighter, the new Wet n Wild ones, I'll show you. The new Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders, these ones are really intense. So if you want to go for an intense highlight, pick up this one. But this one I just love for every single day. It's like really good for every day, just like school, work, but you can also build it up and make it a little bit more glam, a little bit more beat, you know what I mean? So this is something that I absolutely love and recommend everybody pick up. No matter if you're a beginner or not, this is an awesome highlighter. Okay, let's move on to eyes. So I have 2 eyeshadow palettes to show you guys today. The first, actually, I have 2, but really you can pick up either, and I think you will be fine. You don't have to pick up one or the other. I was just trying to show you guys options, and actually these colors are relatively similar. So the first is the e.l.f. Need It Nudes, and no, this isn't sponsored by e.l.f. e.l.f. just has some bomb products. So this is the e.l.f. Need It Nudes palette. Oh no! It's still a really good palette. I actually used this the other day in my Warped Tour video, and I absolutely loved it, and I just don't know, this was just like kind of sitting in my collection, but these are all so pigmented and beautiful and just blend really easily, and you can do, I mean, you could do a smoky eye with it. They do have like a ton of different like shade ranges, so this is just the one I have, but these have really awesome pigmentation, and you can do so many looks with these palettes, and I absolutely love them. And then the next is the Wet n Wild Au Naturale palettes. I like this one more than the ones that's like rosy colors and burgundies, because again, I think this one is really versatile. It really reminds me of the original Naked palette. You have gold, you have champagne, you have like these like taupey tones, and then a couple dark shades if you want to go for a smoky eye. But again, either of these 2 eyeshadow palettes I think are amazing to just start your collection off right. Next for eyeliner, I always recommend the NYX retractable eyeliner. I have used this, I've probably gone through like 10 or 12 of these. I don't have it with me, but I love the brown one, especially if you are just starting off with makeup. Black can be a little intimidating and a little bit harsh, but I mean, this is for a makeup, like somebody who wants to be a makeup junkie. So I love the black eyeliner. I love the brown one as well. It just stays in my waterline all day, and it's just easy to use and easy to smudge, but then once it sets down really, really well. And then finally for liquid liner, I don't have it with me, so I'll insert a picture of it here, but it is the e.l.f. liquid liner. I used to use it all the freaking time. I stopped using it because I've found like other ones that I like a lot, but I still really love that one, and I think it's an awesome, again, affordable, cruelty-free option, and I think the handle makes it really easy to just kind of stamp on a wing. I think it's really user-friendly. I used to use it all the time when I was just starting out, and I just like grew up using that, and I really do enjoy that liquid liner. Okay guys, last thing is lips. So I have a couple lipsticks for you guys and some lip glosses for you guys, just because again, this is kind of like, I want to give you guys some options. So the first are the Wet n Wild Megalast lipsticks. I feel like people talked about these on YouTube for a while, and then people stopped talking about these, but these are so good. So I just have a couple shades to show you guys. These are so pigmented, they're creamy, they last on your lips all freaking day. Like, these will last you all school day, I promise. They're so good, and they're $2. $2 a piece. They're like $1.99, maybe $2.99, but they are so cheap, but not, like, the packaging is cheap, but the product is amazing. So this first one is called Bare It All, and it's just a beautiful, like, beige nude shade. Awesome, just like everyday nude. The next one is called Mochalicious. And these are just like a couple random shades that I'm deciding to show you guys. I have a ton of them. I actually have a swatch video, so I'll link that swatch video down below. But this one is a little bit deeper, a really awesome kind of 90s kind of grungy sort of color for you guys. And then this next one is called Spiked with Rum. This one is awesome if you want to go for more of a kind of berry muted color. And then this one is a super fun one. This one is called Pretty Persimmon. Persimmon, and it's like a neon coral orange. It is so good. So any of the ones from the Wet n Wild Megalast lipstick line are bomb. They also have a really cute like pink nude. They have awesome colors, so definitely check those out. They're so good. Stock up. They're $2. Buy them all. I promise you won't be disappointed. And then the last I'm going to talk about are the NYX butter glosses. You guys know I love these. They're my favorite lip glosses, and this is just so easy because you can just chuck it on with full face of makeup or with zero makeup at all, and it looks good. So it's just a really, really easy thing to just keep and have in your collection and use no matter what type of makeup look you want to do. And they do have a million colors. I just only have the pale nude ones because they're my favorite, but they also have really cool like corals and oranges and like reds and a bunch of different colors of pinks, and I think some like browns too. So there's every color range. They're really comfortable and they just stay on your lips really well. Again, highly, highly, highly recommend them. And then last thing, a good setting spray from the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray. This does have a really, really weird smell. I will say that. So if you're super sensitive to smells, maybe skip this one, but I think this is an awesome setting spray from the drugstore. It's really comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter. I would say that the Urban Decay All Nighter controls oil a little bit more, but this is just really good for setting down your makeup, getting rid of that kind of powdery texture, and also it does make your makeup last a lot longer, especially like bronzer and contour and blush. If you have problems with through the day that wearing off, just get a little bit of setting spray and spray it on those areas of your face, and it'll make it last so much longer. Alright you guys, so that was my beginner's guide to cruelty-free makeup at the drugstore. So if you just wanted to put together a kit and you were just starting out, those are all the products that I recommend. If I missed anything, please comment down below and ask me what you think I would recommend for anything that I may have missed. I hope you guys thought this was helpful, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I didn't go over brushes, but if you guys want a, you know, beginner brush video that is all about cruelty-free and affordable brushes at the drugstore, I could totally do that. It'll probably just be Wet n Wild and e.l.f. But if you guys want it, just let me know and I will put it up for you guys. And just so you know, I do have a tutorial for this look. It'll be linked down below. But anyways, that is all you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!